Hello, 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 yogis, and welcome to our Thursday Vinyasa practice where we are going to, or sorry, it's Monday Vinyasa practice where we're going to open up the energy in our bodies. So through these different movements, we compress and we elongate through different parts of the body. And this helps us to energize and open up the lines of energy in the body, helping for more efficient use of our energy. My name is Jill Entignap, and I am the lead trainer and founder of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio. And I am super happy to have you here for today's practice. So let's start today's class in a seated position. Ground down into your sit bones, get nice and tall through the crown of your head and close down your eyes. Flip your palms, palm facing down, and get tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Maybe tuck the chin in slightly and feel a little bit of restriction in the back of your throat. As you start to breathe, feel that restriction and notice the sound that is created by that restriction in the back of the throat. This is called the Ujjayi breath. This breath is great for our Vinyasa practice where we move breath to movement. This breath helps us to link our breath to our movement and helps us to cultivate breath awareness. This breath is also great for stamina and endurance. So I use this breath on and off my mat. Another way to engage the Ujjayi breath is to press the tongue against the roof of the mouth to feel that restriction. But really the key is restriction in the throat. And you know that it's there through the sound that it makes through the throat. Let's take 3 more rounds of Ujjayi breath, establishing that breath, setting the focal point of the mind on the breath. And let's set our intention for today's practice to move with the breath. Let the intention be a flow of breath to movement. So when your mind wanders and takes you outside of your practice, draw it back in with the breath and linking breath to movement. Let's tuck the chin to the chest, draw the shoulders back and the crown forward. Feel that length through the back of the neck, and then slowly, gently roll right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Shifting from side to side and just really feeling in and awakening to the neck. Let's bring the chin through center and inhale, lift the nose to the ceiling, opening up through the throat. And exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale as you open and exhale as you tuck. Inhale as you open and exhale as you tuck. Come back to center. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus out your arms. Draw your shoulder blades together, chest forward. Inhale, extend. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend to the right. Right hand down, left hand reaches. Link your breath to your movement as you inhale through center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. 1 more. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale the hands down. Inhale, bring the chest forward and exhale, round the spine back. Seated cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch, lift with your gaze. Exhale, round. Take 2 more of these transitions. Link your breath to your movement. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back through center. Inhale, arms, sweep up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Gaze back, look back. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Draw that left shoulder back, gaze back. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to the left. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Once again, bring the hands down. Inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. So we're looking for that full range of motion, and let the chest lead that range of motion and link your breath to your movement. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Pause at the back. Change direction. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale forward. Exhale, round. Come through center. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands down, coming into your tabletop position. Set your tabletop up nice and sturdy, letting the tops of the feet rest into the mat, and the tops of the hands are stacked underneath the shoulders. Let's come into 4 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and press. One more. Link your breath to your movement. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Pause in your cat pose. Pause in that rounded position. Sink the hips slightly back to the heels. Come back to neutral. Neutral tabletop position. Walk the hands a handprint forward, spinal wave. Sink the hips down, lift the toes, lift the gaze. Toes come to touch, knees come slightly out, sink back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, lift the toes, lift the gaze. Exhale, sink back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sink back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sink back. Come back to neutral, tabletop position. Send your right leg out long behind you. Roll out your ankle. Let's drop that foot over to the left and press the heel down. And let's bring a little shift front to back. And take that right foot, send it all the way out to the right. Plant the foot down and let's shift front to back. Find that range of motion in your body. Feel that through your hips. Let's take that foot, walk it forward, coming into a low lunge. Really sink forward into your low lunge, but see if you can keep your knees stacked over your ankle. And let's bring the hands to the hips. Draw the shoulder blades together and the elbows back as the chest comes forward. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, straighten through the front leg, sweep the hands back, lengthen the crown forward. Inhale, back up into that low lunge. Exhale, sweep the hands back, lengthen the crown forward. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, sweep it back, lengthen the crown forward. Inhale, low lunge, hands come down. Send that front foot straight back out behind you, 3-legged tabletop. Press through the heel, dial the toes in, and let's pulse that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right knee down, switch it out. Left leg extends, take a moment, roll out the ankle. Drop it over to the right side, press that heel back and down, bring a little shift front to back. Take that left foot, send it all the way out, plant the toes down, shift front to back. Come back to neutral, walk that foot forward, come into your low lunge. Let's start with the hands on the hips, draw the shoulder blades back, chest forward. And then inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, as you sweep the hands back, straighten through the front leg, lengthen the crown forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep back, lengthen forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep it back, lengthen forward. Inhale, up, hands come down, send that foot straight back out behind you, press through your heel, dial the toes in, keep the hips square. Let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the knee down. Flip your toes, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's start to cut out our down dog, bending into one knee, bending into the other. Check in with the foundation of your down dog. Your feet are hip width distance, hands are a little bit wider at shoulder width distance. Spread your fingers wide and then press your chest slightly toward your thighs as you sink your heels as close to the floor as you can. It's absolutely okay if they don't touch. That's no problem. Let's ground down into your left foot as you extend your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bring that right knee to the left elbow. Send it up and back, three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Send it up and back, three-legged dog. Knee to the nose. Send it up and back, three-legged dog. Release that right foot down. Ground down into the right foot. Left foot lifts, three-legged dog. And left knee, right elbow, cross body, up and back. Left knee, left elbow, up and back. Knee to the nose, up and back. Release that foot down, look forward, step forward. Let's stay hinged forward, heel to the feet, hip width distance apart. Bend into the right knee, plant the right palm down. Inhale the left hand high. Stacking your shoulders, lifting your gaze. Let's switch it out. Left hand comes down, bend into the left knee. Right hand comes high. Stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. Release that right hand down. Take a bend in the knees, heel toe the feet back toward one another. Maybe they touch. As you bend into the knees, slowly rise to standing mountain pose. You can bring the toes and heels to touch or keep some space between the feet. Find what feels most stable for your body. Tuck the tailbone under and then get nice and tall from the tailbone through the crown of the head. Let's inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale, arms come up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. One more, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, sink the hips back, lengthen the crown forward. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step your feet back into your high plank. Maybe you zip the legs up tight together, coming into that nice, powerful high plank. Inhale, shift forward on the toes. Exhale as you lower to a hover or all the way down. Unflip the toes, press through the palms, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. There's our chaturanga. Let's roll through that one more time, really focused on breath to movement. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower, draw those elbows in, unflip the toes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good. Big breath in, full breath out. Let's inhale that right leg high, bend your knees, stack your hips, open your body to the right. Look between your hands, slowly, gently, right foot swings through. Take a moment, shift forward and back. Straighten through the front leg, draw the forehead to the shin. Staying high on the ball mound of the back foot. Let's inhale to a halfway lift, paralleling the torso to the floor. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend into the front knee, pop the back heel down at a 45-degree angle as you rise to your warrior one. Check in that your front foot is pointed straight forward. That's really important. Hips and shoulders are squared forward. Reach through your fingertips. Draw the pinkies in. Let's inhale here. Exhale, sweep the hands back, lengthen the crown forward, grab the beach ball behind you and pulse into that beach ball as you sink into the front knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Paralleling your back foot to the back side of your mat, heel to arch alignment. Let's flip the palms, palm facing up, and straighten the front leg, palms touch overhead. Sink back into that warrior two. Add in the breath. Inhale as you straighten, lengthen. Exhale as you sink. Inhale, straighten, lengthen. Exhale as you sink. Let's reverse our warrior. Back hand down, front hand back. Stay bent in that front knee. Lengthen through your side body. Lift with your gaze. Extended side angle. Right elbow, right knee. Left hand reaches forward. Create that from the back heel all the way through the fingertips. Let's come back to our warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Back hand comes down, front hand comes back. Exalted warrior. Triangle pose. Reach forward. Right hand down, left hand high. Lift your gaze. Let's do that one more time. Exalted warrior. Back hand down, front hand back. And triangle pose. Top hand down, back hand up. Stack the shoulders, lift the gaze. Come back to your warrior two. Let's inhale. Exhale, hands down, step that foot back. Maybe you want to float that back leg, really working those glutes. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Look between your hands, slowly, gently, low runner's lunge. Staying high on the ball mound of that back foot, straighten the front leg, forehead draws to the shin. Inhale to a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forehead down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forehead down. One more. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Sink forward into the front knee, back heel comes down. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Check in that your front foot is pointed straight forward and that your hips and shoulders are squared forward. Let's inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, sweep the hands back, grab that beach ball behind you, pulse into the beach ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Heel to arch alignment with the feet, the front knee stacked over the front ankle. Arms are straight and strong. Flip those palms up. Straighten and look up, reach up, sink in, add the breath. Inhale as you straighten, lengthen. Exhale, sink in. Inhale, straighten, lengthen. Exhale, sink in. Reverse warrior, back hand down, front hand back. Extended side angle, left elbow, left knee, right hand reaches forward. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Warrior two, straighten that front leg, exalted warrior, back hand comes down, front hand comes back. Triangle pose, reach forward, left hand down, right hand high, stacking your shoulders, lifting your gaze. Tee out the arms, exalted warrior, back hand comes down, front hand comes back. Triangle pose, reach forward, reaching with your top fingertips. Come back through center. Let's come back to that warrior two. Inhale. Exhale your hands down. Step that foot back. Float that leg if you did on the other side. And let's take it through that chaturanga. Deep breath in, full breath out. Deep breath in, full breath out. Look forward, step forward, rise to your mountain pose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, chair. Ankles together, knees together. Sink the hips back, reach the fingers forward. Inhale, sweep those arms back up, mountain. Exhale, chair. Sweep the arms up, mountain. Exhale, chair. Let's inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, chaturanga. And come down to your knees. Let the tops of the feet rest into the mat. Walk your hands toward the knees. Bring the knees hip-width distance apart and then point the toes toward one another. So you're kind of making a triangle with the legs behind you. Bring your hands to the low back. Sink the hips forward, coming into your camel pose. Opening through the chest, tilting through the chin. Remember to breathe here, breathing into those lungs. Come through center, sink the hips to the heels, draw the knees together, flip the palms, palm facing down, close down your eyes. Deep breath in, full breath out. We're going to do that again. Bring the knees wide, press the hips up, hands to the low back, press the hips forward, lift with the gaze, tilt with the chin. Deep breath in, full breath out. Sink the hips back, knees together, palms flip down. Deep breath in, full breath out. Bring your hips over to the right and shift yourself into a butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together, knees come wide. We'll start by fluttering out our butterfly, lifting and lowering the knees. And then bring the hands onto the knees. Inhale as you lengthen and exhale, hinge forward. Stay as straight as you can through the spine and draw the elbows and the shoulder blades together, chest forward. Deep breaths. Torso comes back through center. Take that right foot, send it straight forward. Left foot stays tucked in. Let's take the right hand to the inside edge of that right foot and reach the left hand overhead. And then let's take that lifted hand, plant it behind you, press the hips up, reach the right hand back, stargazer. Hips come down, front hand comes forward, back hand comes up and over. Front hand comes down, hips come up, stargazer. Hips down, reach forward. One more time, plant that hand, hips come up, reach up and back. And sink the hips down. Let's this time bring that torso straight forward over that front leg. And torso comes through center. Let's switch out the legs. Send the left foot long, tuck the right foot in. Get nice and tall. Take the left hand, reach to the inside edge of the left leg and sweep the right hand overhead. You can stay here or take that hand, drop it down, stargazer, hips come up, reach that left hand back, arch with the spine, sink it down, back forward. Two more, back hand comes down, hips come up, reach up, stargazer, sink the hips down, come forward. Last one, back hand comes down, arch through the spine, reach back. and come back forward. This time, torso is square to that foot and come forward. Torso comes through center. Let's take both feet, send them out long in front of us. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Take a couple deep breaths here. Torso comes through center. Let's roll ourselves down. Lift the legs up. And take a moment and just really allow the low back to connect to the floor. So see if you can find that kind of spot where you really feel the low back connected to the floor. There's a point where the lower body feels almost weightless, where it's almost just kind of floating there. Let's come back to our breath. Draw the knees into the chest on an exhale. Send them up on an inhale. Draw the knees into the chest on an exhale. Send them up on an inhale. One more. Exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, up. Flip the palms down, slow and controlled. Lower down. Nice and slow. Use that core. And let everything sink into the floor. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out as we allow ourselves to settle into our Shavasana. That final resting pose where we create the time and the space to really absorb the practice. Take a moment here to notice and observe what you feel physically, thoughts, mentally, feelings, emotionally. Just allow yourself to really let go for these last couple minutes. Relax the jaw, relax the face, relax the feet. Everything relaxes. And let's draw the knees in toward the chest. Wrap the hands around the knees. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of the legs and rock yourself all the way up to that easy seat that we started our class in. Let's press the palms together and tuck the chin to the chest. Taking a moment to acknowledge our practice, to acknowledge ourselves for creating the time and the space on our mat for our practice, and acknowledge any awareness that came to the surface of the mind, of the consciousness throughout our practice. Being so grateful for our physical body, for our breath, for our ability to flow breath to movement, for our ability to focus our mind, and for our ability to have self-awareness, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's through self-awareness that we can create true growth. Thank you for being here today, for sharing in this space and allowing me to share this practice with you. It is always my honor. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. If you enjoyed today's flow, today's practice, be sure to favorite it, be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to follow, be sure to share it, be sure to save it. Whatever works on whatever platform you're on, know that you can always come back to this class when you're looking to increase that energy flow in the body. Again, my name is Jill Enticknap of Yogi Institute, an online yoga school and studio, and I am very grateful for you. Until we meet again, may your light be your guide.